This is Anthony with True Diamond Heart. It's a beautiful overcast evening here, about 5:30. Planes are starting to pass overhead again. But nothing stops the wind in the trees. You can see the wind right here. This tree has been with me for 30 years. It's my oldest companion on the day-to-day level. My oldest companion. Beautiful companion it is indeed. We've been talking about the darkness and how to deal with the darkness. Darkness meaning pain, meaning frustration, meaning anger, worry, jealousy, fear, panic, claustrophobia, overwhelm, the edge of overwhelm. We live a lot of our lives on the edge of overwhelm, very close to despair, close to this painful, painful fear, working out of trauma from the past into anxiety about the future. At this very moment, take some time and understand that you're composed of some number of trillions of cells. Maybe half of them carry your DNA, the other half are some other creatures that are symbiotically living with us and enabling us to be conscious. Without these other animals living in our gut, on our skin, in our mucous membranes, everywhere in our bodies, we would not have the capacity to live and to be working with this magnificent technology and communicating these esoteric ideas. I mean, wow, seeking ultimate happiness and peace and stability. Think about that magnificent, it's way beyond magical. It's the stuff that's going on right now. 300 trillion neutrinos passing through your body in a second. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know. But I know it's bogglingly magnificent. More stars in the universe than there are grains of sand on planet Earth. Pick up a handful of sand on the beach next day and count just like a little bunch of them and multiply it, multiply. You might have, 3-4 million in your hand, or 400,000, 32,000. What's the number? Does it matter? There are dump trucks and dump trucks and dump trucks and dump trucks, and then stadiums, and then miles and kilometers, and then it's just I have the capacity to wonder about this, to contact it in a nonverbal way. This will never understand, but I can continually and deeply contact that and be part of it in a way where there's just a beauty, and so can you. How can you be anything less than marvelous and magnificent and gorgeous? You can see. If you're blind, you can hear. If you can't, you're Helen Keller, who can write books. It's incredible what the human being, it's incredible what creation is, but the human being is endowed with the capacity to see the unbelievable mystery, miraculous beauty. And that can only be a reflection of what it is I am the ears that hear. Not I, the guy on the internet. That's just some expression, just like the ears that are hearing are another expression. And here we have leaf 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each one its own magnificent expression of this magnificent mystery. Yet each individual human has the capacity on some unfathomable level to contact and merge with this divine beauty, and that can only because it's resonating from the divine beauty of the being who is merging. I, the ears that hear, the voice that speaks, the heart that generates, am unbelievably beautiful. I love myself. Let me stop. I am absolutely stunning. I'm stunning. And when I'm 103 years old and I'm wrinkled and my eyes are crusty, I will be probably more beautiful. And if you have eyes to see, you'll see it. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. Beauty doesn't depend on perception or misperception. It simply is. I, the ears that hear, love myself. I love myself. And this is the light in the darkness and the light before the darkness and the light after the darkness, because the darkness is a temporary, time-oriented thing. The light is permanent. It's before time, it's through time, and it's after time. And that is who I am. When I understand I love myself, then my concept of self starts to expand to include all. And when I include all, I love the whole self. But first, we take the mask and we put it on ourselves before we put the mask on even the child or the elderly father that can't take care of themselves, because we need to take care of this first. That's just the nature of incorporated reality, incorporeal, bodied reality of duality. We take care of ourselves first. First and foremost, I love this. Not because it's better than or anything else, simply because this is my primary home at this point in time. And first I clean my house before I go to your house and clean it, no matter how close we are. Because I can't clean something if I'm not clean. I can't love something if I don't have the center of love. And so I love myself. And in that love is an ease and a compassion and a beauty that radiates to every other part of self. Then we're into the capital S self. I love myself. I, the ears that hear. This is the way through, in, and all around the darkness. Self-love. It's not what we think it is. It's not love of this little individual. It's love of just the being. And yes, it is an individuated, separate self. And I do love this individuated, separated self. And that's my first love, except for perhaps what we call God, which is the universal thing. But even that can express only to the degree that there is love and acceptance of this, because this was endowed with that spark of divinity. As above, so below, as below, so above, in the image. This is a long one. Stay with self-love. We'll talk soon.